Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're gathered here for the trial of the Tribal Chief. So that's all happening tonight. And we've also got the United States Championship on the line, and Grayson Waller is hosting Edge on the Grayson Waller effect, and we've got AJ Styles versus Karrion Kross, all from Madison Square Garden. So as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice beverage, get comfy and cozy, and let's get right to it, people. Alrighty, we got the Usos to kick things off here tonight. Is this the tribal court segment? Or are we just celebrating? Because either way, I'm fine with it. Roman lost to main event Jey Uso. Yo, like I've been saying this entire time, Jay's not going to be the one to get the title, but he's going to put a good dent into Roman Reigns. Oh god, what's going on? Okay, we have Solo and Paul, but he's not their tribal chief because he beat the tribal chief. Paul, you were there. Roman lost fair and square. Maybe not so much fair, but certainly square. That was great. Jimmy and Jay just tag teaming it there against Paul. Love that. Paul's been reading up on the Wattpad stuff, right? Paul understands his tropes. He truly does. But Solo's got the microphone. He threw the microphone. So there's technically two people that can make Paul stop talking. Not just Roman, but also Solo now, right? Oh god, Roman's coming out here now too. A fractured tribal chief. I'm nervous to see Roman. I'm nervous, y'all. I'm extra nervous this week. Oh god! The trial's coming up before. What? This is coming up first? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I'm nervous. I'm usually nervous for all the Bloodline segments every week. We've established this, but I'm like extra nervous because how is Roman gonna be like now that he's finally lost a match for the first time in what, three and a half years? You got pinned. Why is Paul on his knee like that? It is the trial of the tribal chief for a reason, Roman. You might not be the tribal chief much longer. It's like mystery of the week. Who's the tribal chief? I mean, to be fair, he might be onto something because we don't have the tables like the last one or the chairs. They've got Exhibit A. Here we go. Well, there goes the audio for reasons. They were dropping a certain word that I can't say on this platform. Yeah, you kind of did, Roman. Yeah, that is kind of how you are, Roman. You're trying to gaslight everybody now. You've been doing this for almost 3 full years. There they go to censor the audio again. Come on, crowd, get it together. I'm trying to watch my stories. This is only a national television. We keep mentioning the elders. When are we gonna get the elders, like, out here again? No, it's because you've been consistent in your worst moments. It's called patterns of behavior. Oh, snap. Roman just went there, y'all. We had a vision of a 3-year story. Now think back to where y'all were 3 years ago. Oh, man. It's just the burden that Roman has to carry, right? Or is he trying to manipulate Jay and everybody again, right? Oh, there goes the audio. People, get it together out there. I understand you're passionate, but I'm trying to watch my stories. And if we're missing dialogue, we're missing little details because it's the bloodline. I'm smelling a swerve coming. Hey, crowd, Roman's about to swerve us in like 5 seconds here. I'd hold off on that. Oh boy, he took it off. I'm sensing a swerve, y'all. I'm sensing a swerve. We've got SummerSlam around the corner. Oh, snap. Look at Paul's reaction in the background. He's like about to cry. Oh my god. Oh man, Roman just threw the title. Roman now is bending the knee. I don't trust this. We got a single tear on Roman's face. Jay, don't fall for it, Jay. We know something's about to go down. You know well too. Called it. I called it. I called it. I smelled it. Oh, there goes Jimmy going right for Roman now. But Solo's right in the other corner, right? I was about to say, why would you get involved if Solo's like right over there? Oh, Solo's looking. He's in the center of the ring. I mean, if Solo was sent by the elders, wouldn't you think that would be the next tribal chief potentially, right? I would think so. He keeps looking at it. We gotta keep our eyeballs peeled out for Solo during this entire arc. The crowd's chanting, "Put it on." I'm kind of with them. I mean, Solo understands his assignment every week. I feel like he's definitely more than earned, to be the next tribal chief at this point. Oh god, what's Solo up to? He's not letting go. Jay's going after Solo and Roman now. I feel like I'm watching Game of Thrones again. Like, who's going to end up on the throne? Who will be the tribal chief? Was court even in session? I don't even know if it was in session. Oh god, what's Solo doing now? Oh god, Jay is indeed trapped. Oh boy. Jimmy's not even moving all that much. Oh, I'm so nervous for everybody. How are we going to be able to get through this next, like, hour and a half or so of the rest of the show? You know, it's like we got through, like, the emotional stuff. Oh, God, Roman's got the steel steps. Oh, dear God. I was worried. Look at Jay trying to fight off Solo. Oh, Jay got out! Oh, God, Roman said finish him. I'm nervous, y'all. Oh, God, Solo's going on top of that guardrail again. Hopefully, oh, what in the world was that camera angle? Why are we panning away from this? I need to see what happens. Oh, dear God. Jimmy and Jay are not doing well at all, y'all. I knew something was gonna happen tonight. Holy cow, this was something else, people. Roman's got the title now. We all knew that Roman was not gonna take that L at Money in the Bank well whatsoever, and holy cow, people, we are 36 minutes into the show, and we went through all that together. What's gonna top it tonight? I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen. But this gets an automatic 2 thumbs up for me. I have nothing else to say. I think my thoughts kind of conveyed everything as we were reacting, but yeah, double thumbs up. Alright, somehow we have to be emotionally recovered enough to cover the rest of the show. But we've got the United, we've got the United States. Listen, I'm not emotionally prepared for the rest of the show. I'm emotionally spent after that first segment. But we've got Sheamus versus Austin Theory here for the United States Championship. I feel like time's running out on Theory's title reign because he really hasn't had too much going on since Mania. I think it's because also he's been in the US title scene for quite a while now. Like, he kind of needs a break. Alrighty, Sheamus going to the top rope. Oh, ouch, right to Theory. Yeah, like Austin Theory can go and everything, and he's talented, but like he just hasn't had a proper feud to really sink his teeth into. Like he had that alliance with Pretty Deadly, and he was kind of in a little feud with the Brawling Brutes, but that's been pretty much it for the most part. Oh God, Sheamus has Theory on the middle rope. Oh, nope, Theory ducked. Beautiful move right there. Interesting pin right there from Theory. Don't tell me we're really going to another commercial break. We just got back from commercial break. We're gonna get like 10,000 commercials now. Alright, people, so my recording froze during the commercial break. I forgot to put on the recording again, but essentially Pretty Deadly came out, and then Butch and Ridge came out. Everybody was fighting at ringside. Sheamus bro kicked, I believe it was Kit Wilson. I could be entirely wrong. And then Austin Theory went in there with the roll up and the sneaky pin for the win. Because that's just how we roll here, right? We gotta have a sneaky pin for the win. But either way around, they were put in a pretty tough spot because after that first segment, like a lot of us are emotionally spent, to say the least, right? I really feel like Theory should lose that title sooner rather than later, I feel like. I don't know against who, but I think it should be a little bit sooner rather than later. That's just my take anyway. I think it's just gotten a little bit stale, right? So, I mean, again, I like how we've been revisiting this feud now, but where is this feud going? I don't know where it's going after this. This reaction has gone off the rails, but since when do these reactions not go off the rails? Grayson, you look like a lot of the dudes I went to college with. Y'all remember when Edge had a talk show too? I remember it was called The Cutting Edge. There we go. I want a feud where everybody that's had a talk show just gets into one big talk show feud on our stories. That'd be great. But y'all, freaking Grayson Waller had that interaction with John Cena at Money in the Bank and everything. So I'm wondering if that's somehow going to overlap or be brought into this whole situation with Edge here. Everybody started singing the song. I would, but I don't want to deal with copyright. Listen to the people singing his song, though. I love that for Edge. Seeing Edge on SmackDown just feels so right. I wonder when Grayson's going to have his first feud or, like, have his first match on SmackDown. That's what I'd like to know. Is it steamy, though? Hang on a second. Grayson's not having any of it. He's like, yeah, let's get right to it. Steamy hot? It's 78 degrees in New York City at the time of recording this. It got to 85 there, but as a fellow northerner, I can understand how that would be steamy hot. Where I'm at, just outside of Cincinnati, it got to 93 degrees. The humidity was low, though, because Edge wants to retire on his own terms, Grayson. Yeah. And us, too, apparently. Yeah, they're a tough crowd in New York, I bet. I've always wanted to go to a wrestling show at MSG. Is Grayson just, like, trying to tick off, like, everybody that we grew up with? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. We saw that interaction with John Cena, Grayson. It's not going to end well with Edge. That's what we're all trying to say. When's his first match? On this day, Edge has a match on SmackDown for us to enjoy. Nobody needs to hear me singing anymore, I swear. Oh, shoot! Talk about a pressure cooker for our pal Grayson Waller here. Holy cow. Okay, well, I mean, I've been saying that Grayson needs his own first match, but holy cow, people. Edge versus Grayson Waller. I'm here for it. But this was a good segment. Great way to get Edge back into the picture. And we finally got the question answered of when Grayson's first match is going to be. So that's awesome and fun and exciting. So this gets a thumbs up for me. My microphone was muted that entire match. Match lasted about 2 minutes. AJ beat Kross. Kross didn't beat AJ in 3 moves. That's literally the feud. I hope we enjoyed Christina's Cliff Notes. I know Cliff Notes is technically trademarked, but, you know. And now we're getting into the women's title division picture. So, we're gonna have to see what happens. Y'all, my apologies. This reaction has been a mess tonight. It's like, I swear, this is not on purpose. It's all been on accident. But, you know what? We gotta roll with the punches, right? Right. Okay, so Asuka has a segment coming. Oh, why do we have another commercial? We just got back from commercial break. Then we had a replay of last week. Asuka's partial entrance, and now we're back at another commercial. I swear, these commercials are something else, people. Alright, who's interrupting Asuka this week? Because we know that's what's going to happen, right? Oh, that didn't take, that took like all of maybe 30 seconds, not even. There goes Bianca. Bianca always has fantastic outfits, and I'm here for that. Alright, well, here comes Charlotte. Triple threat, triple threat, triple threat. Ooh, look at Charlotte's outfit. Wait, oh, there's Io! Oh, and there's Bailey too. Wait, they're still together? After what we just saw on we saw the same show on Saturday, right? Is Io cashing in? Oh, there goes Bianca. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. This is going to be a mess to figure out everything, but I mean, hey, everybody wants that title. Oh my god, there's a lot that happened. Bianca, me too. I need a moment to process what just happened. Well, that segment just happened, but I mean, that makes the Women's Championship feel more important, because there's so many people going after that title. But either way around, it was chaotic. We had all the main people for the title scene, apparently, in one environment. We kind of brushed off Bailey and Io as just like, as if nothing happened on Saturday. Not at all. So, that all happened, but I quite enjoyed it. Okay, my head hurts looking at Grayson Waller's Trons everywhere. Because it's like just his face going up and down and everything, and I'm just so dizzy. Just like watching it. Yeah, you totally run this house, and you haven't had a match on this show. This dude's had one heck of a week. He had an interaction with John Cena at Money in the Bank, and now he's got his first match on SmackDown versus Edge. I'm very suspicious about the time because we've got 27 minutes left on the show. Now shave off 2 minutes of that for, well, the buffer between SmackDown and the local news and stuff. So that would give us about 25 minutes. I don't know if they're going to go 25 minutes. Grayson said he's got it too. But I mean, Grayson Waller's good in the ring and he always understands the assignment, so I can't be mad at that. Sink or swim? I'm swimming. So far, so good. I would agree. Alrighty, we're back from the commercial break, and Grayson Waller now on the offense here. Well, I mean, I would think that everyone's against him. He's kind of the bad guy, right? And he's going up against Edge, and we all like Edge. Just revel in the booze, Grayson. Just revel in the booze. There goes Edge. Maybe that's where Grayson and Logan Paul actually overlap, right? Because I kept joking about it. I think it was last week that they needed to be a tag team together. They're very impulsive, get it? Because the podcast impulsive. I'm gonna stop. No, I'm not. Okay, Grayson's kind of scooting onto the middle rope there. Okay, well, Edge just got the knees up. Oh! Oh boy, Edge might have an opening here. Okay, well, this explains everything. Apparently, Jay is back at the arena, and, well, that explains why we still have a lot of time left on the clock, even with this match. Alright, Edge, what are we doing? Beautiful crossbody from Edge right there. And Grayson kicks out. I don't know why I just said it like that. And this is a good showing for Grayson. He's hanging in there with Edge. I mean, again, pressure cooker situation. He's facing off against Edge, who's a Hall of Famer, inside Madison Square Garden in front of, like, a really tough crowd. Another counter. Everybody's favorite move. We kind of stole Grayson's move for our created wrestler in our 2K23 My Career Universe mode series. We affectionately call that somersault and prettier our favorite move. It's a fun move to use in the 2K game. I can't help it. Oh, Edge with the counter. What a match this has been. Cool, we got the mood lights back in there. The little ceiling lights. I like the mood lighting. No kidding! What a debut this has been for Grayson on top of that. I mean, I've got to think they've got some high hopes for Grayson Waller if he's in this kind of a position, and as far as I can tell, like, he's crushing it. Well, that was one heck of a finish. So, final thoughts on this match. This was a good back and forth match. Grayson Waller, especially, he really got to shine in this match. He really hung in there with Edge, and I mean, I think that, deserves at least a thumbs up. And the finish was pretty creative, so I'll give this match a double thumbs up. Great showcase, great ending, and I quite enjoyed it. But Edge is going on the microphone, so we gotta see what's gonna happen here. Oh, he told Grayson that he swam! Look at you, Grayson. See, you lost your first match, but I mean, you were basically in the main event, and you were in there with the Hall of Famer, inside Madison Square Garden. I mean, again, pressure cooker situation, and he crushed it. Oh, dear God, Jey Uso is back. They said that during the match. Oh, God. Oh, God, Roman's going back! He's going to the... Oh, God, he's going to the ring again? Oh, dear God. Oh! Oh! Oh, I can't handle this anymore. Oh, dear God, I can't take this anymore. As if 40 minutes wasn't enough time for the Bloodline. We could have waited a little longer, right? But I don't trust this. Oh God, even Roman got his entrance cut. You know that the timing is a little rough tonight, y'all. He must have had to like sprint down to the ring with the titles. Roman, you got 5 minutes. Oh dear God. Jay, what are we doing? What are you trying to do here? Jay, you better not be coming down here by yourself. You've got Solo and Roman right there. Are we getting Jay or not? Oh, I guess he's in the crowd because everybody keeps looking over a certain direction, I think. There goes Jay through the crowd. We really gave a good 45 to 50 minutes for the Bloodline tonight. Like, I can't be mad at it, but like, did we need this? This week anyway? Jay went right for Solo, people. Jay, you've got... Okay, well, I guess Roman... Did Roman leave? Oh, no, Roman's still in the ring. Just the way that they had the camera angled. Jay, your stress is coming back. I told you I would handle the stress part. I'm stressed for everybody. Oh God, Jay's going in there with a chair. Oh, Jay hit Roman. Jay hit Roman. Oh, there's Solo again. Again, you gotta keep your eyeballs peeled on him. Okay, Jay just got Solo with the super kick and the chair. Just let the stress go, Jay. You've more than earned it. This man's been so stressed for months now. He deserves to just, like, let out the stress. Oh, Jay's holding the title. Listen to the people. That actually looks really good on Jay. Oh, it's just like, put it down. Oh, man. The judge, jury, and the executioner. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Jay versus Roman's about to get set up, people. Well, I mean, Jay technically has... I would think that Jay should get a title shot no matter what, right? Because, like, he was the one that pinned Roman. Like, that in my brain just makes logical sense, but it's wrestling, and nothing makes sense half the time. Like, the pacing of the show. Oh, dear God. Oh, God. What an episode. This reaction clearly went off the rails. And that's okay. Everything's fine. But, certainly a way to close out the show and to send the people home happy. We had a lot of Bloodline. Almost too much Bloodline for 1 week. Now, I get that, like, we had a lot of answers and we had the tribal court stuff happening, but I don't know if we needed, like, what was that? Like a good 40 to 45 minutes, like about half the show dedicated to the Bloodline. I feel like if we kind of just had everything, like, kind of within a 30-minute block, like 30-minute block, I would have been fine with it. But I felt like that was a little too much for this week, especially because we have all this time going into SummerSlam, right? We've got a few weeks to go, kind of let it marinate a little bit, give us little nuggets here and there. A lot of the matches felt pretty rushed, except for the Edge versus Grayson Waller match, which, if you do watch a match from this week, I 1000% would watch it. Grayson was fantastic in the match. Edge was great in there too. It was a good matchup, very competitive, and really Grayson got to shine tonight. So I'll give them so, I mean, that's a plus over here, but like otherwise, a lot of the segments and everything kind of felt rushed tonight. And I don't know if it was because the Bloodline went on for almost 40 minutes at the very beginning of the show, and then for whatever reason, we gave them the last 10 minutes at the end of the show for a grand total of like, what was that, a good 45, 50 minutes of a 2 hour show? Like, what? So I don't know what's going on for next week other than Asuka versus Bianca for the women's title next week. That on paper sounds good, but based on the segment we saw tonight, I don't trust where that match is going because we had interference and so forth in Asuka's title defense against Charlotte last week. So I don't trust that whole situation either. But just to give you all a heads up, I will not be around next Friday for SmackDown. But we will try to do either Raw or NXT. But at the very least, I'll make sure that we got some videos ready to go for next week, no matter what. So, on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button to get notifications around here, and that sort of thing. We are fast approaching 800 subscribers, so that's all fun and exciting. So, again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.